Hey, there are guests in my apartment right now and I need to speak quietly. If I do this review later on, then I won't have time to edit it, and that means I will have to postpone it to tomorrow, which is bad because I've already postponed it twice. So I'm gonna still do the review now. What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm gonna talk about an album released in 2019 that I really enjoyed, and that is the new Freddie Gibbs and Madlib album, Bandana. So, Freddie Gibbs is a gangsta rapper who is really well known for his really cold-blooded and solid flows that are cocaine infused, full of smart and witty one-liners and really conceptual lyrics as well. And Madlib. He is a legendary hip hop producer who is really well known for collaborating with MF Doom to make Mad Villain, the duo. And this is not their first album together. This is their second album together. Their first album together is Pinata, released in 2014, and it is one of the best rap albums of the decade, with some of the most tasteful and flavorful beats ever in hip hop, and with some really insightful and thoughtful lyrics. The track Thuggin', still till this day, is one of the best rap songs of the decade, in my opinion. I just really love the dreamy, serene, ethereal beat, and just Freddie Gibbs gliding on top. It's just a really beautiful sonic experience. And then we have this, which is almost just as good, with a few minor flaws here and there, but still, I love this album a lot. Again, what I think is the best part about this album is Madlib's beats. They are usually very rough around the edges, yet at the same time they feel so smooth, cozy, and comfy, and usually very soulful, and on this album even more soulful and also dreamier and more beautiful. And apparently he produced all the beats for the album with an iPad. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So Madlib is a legendary producer. He's a genius. And how did he even find all these samples? He must have like a giant inventory of old school hip hop and soul. Like, oh my gosh, and jazz as well. Anyway, the album starts off with Obrigado, which is just an interlude, an intro track leading up to the real first track, Freestyle shit. And it's an absolutely welcoming, sweet, and heartwarming opener for the album, with these celebratory vintage horns that are really bright and catchy, and we also get some classic vinyl skipping sounds in the back. And Freddie Gibbs just glides on top really smoothly, talking about hip hop and drug dealing. And the chorus is basically, when this music shit wasn't moving main, I said I might as well be moving things. Thank God for hip hop. And then for the second track, we have Half Man, Half Cocaine, which for the first half, it's a trap rap song. Madlib made a trap rap song. Yeah. And honestly, it's not terrible. It's not great or anything, but it's not terrible as well. You get the eerie minor chord keys in the back. You get some hi-hats, the kick drums. It's a trap rap beat. But for the second half, it gets a little bit more abstract, with the drum-heavy beats and the very loose and faint pianos in the back. And again, Freddie Gibbs gives a very driving and compelling performance on the track, even though the track isn't really all that fantastic, in my opinion, not all that outstanding. The third track is Crime Pays, and boy, it is one of the best songs of the year so far. Not only is it attached to a very funny music video, but also the beat, the instrumentals on this thing. My goodness. It's extremely comfortable and cozy and also dreamy to some degree, with the very beautiful light keyboards, and the chorus is literally the chorus of the sampled song, which is look to the sky and you will feel how to live a life that's real. And it's just so catchy. It keeps on playing in my head for 2 days straight after I listen to it. And you know, Freddie Gibbs' flows are amazing. At the last verse, he just goes from 1-2 1-2 to 1-2 3 1-2 3. And on this track, he talks about the risks of living in the hood, living on the streets, dealing with drugs, and that he makes cocaine but never smokes them. So amazing song, quality song. And for the next track, it's a little bit of an oddball. We have Massage Seats, where it's more of a low-key, old-school hip-hop track. We get some singing that is just kind of chopped up, and it's kind of laid all over the track with pretty much just a beat, just a drum beat in the back. And it grows on you. It does feel a little weird at first, a little like lacking in melodies at first, but it grows on you a lot. And if you combine this track with another dreamy, soulful hip-hop beat later on the album, it goes together so well. So feel free to combine Massage Seats with Practice, Cataracts, Education, Soul Right, and then we have the track Palmolive featuring two legendary rappers. We got Pusha-T and Killer Mike. And for the instrumentals, it's this really soulful and expressive, loud cry in the back that lasts like a few seconds. And it's really beautiful, really serene. And Killer Mike, he doesn't really rap that much here. He only handles the chorus, which I think is a little underutilized for Killer Mike because he's legitimately a good rapper. But, you know, still an outstanding performance. Pusha-T, as usual, kills it, nails it. And also, one line that Pusha-T said is that Obama opened his doors knowing that he is a criminal. Yeah. Anyway, the next track is Fake Names, which is also an amazing song in my opinion. It has some really dreary strings and also a driving hip-hop beat. And the chorus is also very memorable, especially when there's a line where Freddie Gibbs says that every time he sleeps, dead faces, they occupy his brain. And dead faces really don't refer to the faces of the dead, but rather the faces you see on paper bills, on money bills. And so money occupies his mind. And a really surprising but very natural and smooth beat switch to some amazing flows and some really nice chopped up blissful woodwinds and horns. And then for the next track we have Flat Tummy Tea, the lead single. Crime Pays is the lead single, but Flat Tummy Tea is the first single teasing towards this album. It's a really straightforward track with the distorted, chill, and cold-blooded instrumentals. It's a banger. Yeah, it's a banger. And once again, Freddie Gibbs talks about the crack business on this track, as usual. Then we have the track Situations, which isn't really one of the better tracks on the album. The instrumentals are kind of tame, kind of mild, and the beat has this really nice metallic texture to it. However, Freddie Gibbs kind of sings throughout the entire track, and that's basically the whole song, and it's a little underwhelming in my opinion. However, the next track, Giannis, featuring Anderson .Paak, is fantastic. It is fantastic. It is really catchy and really infectious as well. We get some reverby descending keys that are just so sticky. Bam, 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 bam. And Anderson .Paak delivers a really beautiful, soulful chorus. But yeah, Anderson .Paak's flow on all of his verses are super compelling and driving and creative and tasteful. And I love the lyrics here. I love the lyrics. I love the rhyming scheme. I love the flow. very delicate, very delicious. Up next, we have the track Practice, which has a pretty interesting lyrical topic. First off, talks about being caught cheating, but later talks about breaking up with the streets. And overall, the song is about setting the right path for yourself, no matter if it's a romantic relationship or living in the streets. And the instrumentals are absolutely beautiful. These sweet vocal harmonies are so lonely and nostalgic and dreamy. It's very gorgeous. Yeah. The next track is even more gorgeous in my opinion. It's Cataracts, where we get some really blissful and dreamy and hazy instrumentals that are just super psychedelic and nostalgic. And yeah, very free, wild lyrics as well from Freddie Gibbs. The track Get Damn has a similar vibe in terms of the instrumentals, except Freddie Gibbs sings throughout the entire song, and again, he's not a great singer, so his moany, breathy singing isn't really all that great. But still, I love the smooth, jazzy beat, and it is a pretty amazing song. The track Education features Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def, and also Black Thought, and both of them deliver fantastic verses as well. Same for Freddie Gibbs, of course. And the beat, the instrumentals, they are super luxurious and dreamy with the descending, watery, luscious pianos. On this track, the lyrics deal with black people being under all these biased and unfair rules and laws and policies made by the government, and it's pretty thoughtful, also pretty socio-politically charged as well. And then the album ends off with Soul Right, which has a really nice sunset vibe with the cozy pianos and the really reverby effects. Melody-wise, it's not really all that outstanding or anything, but still, it sounds pretty fantastic. The ending is super drunken and reverby, just soaked in reverb, and I guess it's a way to end off the album. But yeah, overall, I'm really satisfied with this album. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but it really lives up to our expectations. And the beats, the instrumentals, they are beautiful. They are soulful. They are dreamy. And Freddie Gibbs, as always, one of the best rappers in the game right now. So my favorite track here is Crime Pays, and least favorite is Situations. And I'm giving Freddie Gibbs and Madlib with Bandana an 8 out of 10. So, have you listened to Bandana from 1 to 10, how much it's rated? Like if you like it, and hate if you hate it, and subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.